Hello, you are welcome. How to solve this problem? X plus y equals to 4 and x raised to power 5 plus y raised to power 5 equals to 464. Now from here, let's label here as equation 1, then here as equation 2. From equation 1, let's take the square on both sides of equation 1. So we have x plus y squared then equals to 4 squared. And when we solve this from here, we expand this side, and this gives us x squared plus y squared plus 2xy equals to 16 on this side. 4 squared is 16. And then we can separate 2xy to that side so that we have x squared. We have x squared plus y squared equals to 16 minus 2xy. Let's label this as equation 3. And also, the same equation 1 now, we take the cube of both sides. So let's raise both sides of equation 1 to power 3. So we have x plus y raised to power 3 equals to 4 raised to power 3. Then when we expand the left hand side here, this becomes x raised to power 3 plus y raised to power 3 plus 3x squared y plus 3xy squared. That's the expansion of this. Then equals to 4 raised to power 3. That gives us 64. And then from here, we can factor 3xy out here. So we have x raised to power 3 plus y raised to power 3. Then plus 3xy out into bracket x plus y left inside here equals to 64. And then x plus y from equation 1 is equals to 4. So we can replace x plus y as 4. And we write this equation again, and we have x raised to power 3 plus y raised to power 3 plus 3xy times 4 equals to 64. And 3xy times 4 will be 12xy. So let's take 12xy to that side. And here we have x raised to power 3 plus y raised to power 3 will be equals to 64 minus 12xy. Let's label this as equation 4. And in the next step, let's multiply equation 3 and equation 4. So equation 3 multiply by equation 4. So we have equation 3 here, this is equation 4. So the left hand side will multiply each other. And then we have x squared plus, the left hand side of equation 3, yes, we have x squared plus y squared. We multiply the left hand side of equation 4, we have x raised to power 3 plus y raised to power 3. Then the right hand side also multiplies each other equals to 16 minus 2xy multiplied by 64 minus 12xy. And then when we solve from here, we expand what we have here. So x squared, we clear this bracket first. And x squared times x raised to power 3, that's x raised to power 5. Then plus x squared y cubed. When we multiply with x, then plus also x cubed y squared. When y squared multiply this, then plus y raised to power 5. So equals to, let's still write this the same way as 16 minus 2xy. Then times 64 minus 12xy. And then in the next step, let's take the power of 5 together on one side. So we have x raised to power 5 plus y raised to power 5. Then plus, we can bring what is common out here. We have x squared, y squared common here. And what is left here is y. What is left here is x. So we can write it as x plus y. Then equals to, On this side we have 16 minus 2xy times 64 minus 12xy. And in the next step, we can substitute x plus y from equation 1. X plus y is equals to 4. So let's substitute 4 here. And then this becomes x raised to power 5 plus y raised to power 5, then plus x squared, y squared, then times 4 now. Then equals to, on this side as well, we have 16, the same thing, 16 minus 2xy, then times 64 minus 12xy. Then let's substitute what we have for x raised to power 5, y raised to power 5 as well. So we can substitute that directly from here, and that is 464. So we have 464, and then we can also factor 4 out of this bracket, and this will become, we can factor 4 out from this left hand side too. So we factor 4 out from here. So we have 4 into bracket. What is left here is 116 when we divide by 4. Then plus what is left here is x squared, y squared. Then equals to, we have this bracket as 16 minus 2xy. Then we factor 4 out of here. So we have 4 multiplied by, what is left here is 16, then minus 3xy. So that we can divide both sides by 4 now, and this 4 will cancel out here. And then what we have left here will now be 116 plus x squared, y squared, which is equals to 16 minus 2xy, then times 16 minus 3xy. And from here, we have x squared, y squared. From the law of indices, we can take the square out and write it in form of xy, then all squared. Then from here, we can say let a letter be equals to xy. Let u now be equals to xy. Because we have xy common here, so replace xy now as letter u, so that we can have 116 plus u squared will now be equals to 16 minus 2 times xy, that's 2u, then times 16 minus 3u. So let's expand what we have on the right. So we use 16 to multiply first, and then this will become, on this side, you have 16 times 16, that will give us 256. Then 16 times minus 3u, that gives us minus 48. You also minus to multiply, we have minus 32u now, then plus 6u squared. So this is the expansion here. Then we have 116 plus u squared here. Let's now bring everything to one side, and then we can write this as u squared coming here. That will be 6u squared minus u squared. So we have 5u squared here. Then what we have here is minus 48u minus 32u. That will give us minus 80u. Then we are taking 116 here, become minus. That's 256 minus 116. Also that will give us plus 140, which is equals to 0. Now we can reduce this as well by dividing through by 5. So when we divide through by 5 here, divide through by 5, 5 will cancel 5 here, that's u squared. Then minus, divide through by 5, that's 16u. Then plus 28, which is equals to 0. And from here, we can solve this quadratic equation and factorize, and this will be u squared minus 14u minus 2u, then plus 28, which is equals to 0. Then when we group this one to 2, what is common here is u come out from here. When we have u here, then minus 14, Then here we have minus 2 out. Then u minus 14 is equal to 0. So we have u minus 14 then multiply by u minus 2 which is equal to 0. So two cases here. U minus 14 equal to 0, or we have u minus 2 equals to 0. So from here, u is equals to 14, and from here, u is equals to 2. And don't forget what we represented u as. So we use u to be xy. So that means xy here is equals to 14, and then xy here is equals to 2. Then, from equation 1, we already have x plus y equals to 4. Now, let's get x minus y from here. And then we use the identity x plus y all square. Then, minus x minus y all square is equals to 4xy. So, when we use this identity here, and x plus y here is 4. So, 4 squared, then minus x minus y squared equals to 4xy. And xy in this case is 14. So, 4 times 14 there will give us 56. So, 4 times 14, 56. And from here, 4 squared is 16. When we send, and collect the like term, we can take minus x minus in the bracket minus y squared to that side become plus, and take 56 here. That will be 16 minus 56, and that will give us negative 40. Then it's the same thing as writing it as x minus y squared equals to minus 40. And by the time we take the square root on both sides, here we become x minus y, because square we cancel square root, and here we have plus or minus square root of minus 40. And we can also separate square root of minus 40 as square root of 4 times 10 times minus 1. And square root of 4 is 2. So we can say this is plus or minus 2 root 10. 2 root 10 high. So because the minus 1 there, root minus 1 there is complex. So x minus y here now is equals to plus or minus 2 root 10i. Then we have two possible cases. The first is x minus y equals to 2 root 10i. And the second is x minus y equals to minus 2 root 10i. Then, when we now bring the value of x plus y under here, x plus y equals to 4. We want to solve for this x and y here. So let's add first in these two equations. Then we eliminate y. So we have 2x equals to, when we add it, this is 4 plus 2 root 10i. And then, since we are finding x, we divide by 2. Then here we have x equals to, when we divide through by 2, that will be 2 plus root 10i. So this is x for this side. And similarly on this side, we bring x plus y here, which is equals to 4. And also when we add, we get this as 2x equals to 4 minus 2 root 10i. Then when we divide through by 2, x here will be equals to 2 minus root 10i. Then let's get their corresponding value of y. When we use that same equation, x plus y equals to 4. That means y will now be equals to 4 minus x, because x plus y is 4. So now, from here, we have gotten x. So y will now be equals to 4 minus x in this case is 2 plus root 10i. So when we subtract, we have 4 minus 2. That's 2, then minus root 10i. So y for this case is 2 minus root 10i. So we have x, we have y. Then also for this side, we have, from y equals to 4 minus x. So y will then be equals to 4 minus 2 minus root 10i. And then y now give us 2 plus root 10i here. Then we have the value of x. Let's write it out. And here we say we have, let's say we have x1, y1 from here to be equals to x1 is 2 plus root 10i, and y1 here is, we have 2 minus root 10i, 2 minus root 10i. Then also we have the second set of solution. We have x2 comma y2, and here we have x to be 2 minus root 10i, and also y here is 2 plus root 10i. Then that is for the first case, that is when we have xy equals to 14. So the second case now, which is xy equals to 2, so we apply this identity again. We have x plus y squared, and that's 4 squared. We have 4 squared, then minus x minus y squared, then equals to 4xy, and xy is 2 here, so 4 times 2, and that will give us 8. And by the time we find this and we take 8 to this side, that's 16 minus 8, that's 8. Then we take minus into bracket x minus y squared to that side, become plus, that's x minus y all squared. Then when we take the square root on both sides, we have x minus y now equals to plus or minus square root of 8, which is same thing as writing x minus y to be equals to plus or minus 2 root 2. So also we have two cases here. The first is when x minus y equals to 2 root 2, and the second is when x minus y equals to minus 2 root 2. Then from here we can bring x plus y down, which is equals to 4, and also bring x plus y, which is equals to 4. We are solving here, then we add. When we add here, we have 2x here now is equals to 4 plus 2 root 2. Then divide both sides by 2 from here. So x here equals to 2 plus root 2. And then when we use the value of x plus y equals to 4, that is, y is now equals to 4 minus x. To get the value of our y from here, then we can say this is y equals to 4 minus 2 plus root 2 here. Then y here will give us 2 minus root 2. Because 4 minus 2, that's 2. Then minus, then it's plus here minus. So here now we have x to be 2 plus root 2. And then y to be 2 minus root 2. So now, also from here, let's add these two equations. Then here we have 2x, y has gone. Then we have 4 minus 2 root 2. So also divide through by 2 from here. So x equals to 2 minus root 2. Then also from y equals to 4 minus x, you can say y equals to 4 minus into bracket 2 minus root 2. And here y now equals to 4 minus 2, that's 2. Then minus, then minus, plus root 2. So for this case, x equals to 2 minus root 2, and y is equals to 2 plus root 2. Then we can then write the third set of solution, x3 comma y3 here is equals to x is 2 plus root 2, comma y equals to 2 minus root 2. And for the fourth set of solution, x4 comma y4 will give us, here we have x to be 2 minus root 2, and y here to be 2 plus root 2. So here, these are the solutions that we have from here. And when we look at this critically, we see that the value of x for the first solution is the value of y for the second, and they are interchanging like that. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more of our videos. Thank you. See you in the next class, and bye for now.